old adage that plans are made to be broken sums up today's video perfectly. I sat down to do a video about another band and album that somebody had requested. I ended up checking to see if I'd ever seen them live, which led me to do a deep dive on Warped Tour 98's lineup, and then deciding to switch to Rancid's Life Won't Wait, which came out shortly before their Warped Tour stop in Toronto. I still remember my excitement the first time I put the album on and heard its blistering intro. I was immediately expecting a return to their sound on Let's Go. And then there was a hard left turn into Blood Clot. I was conflicted. I wasn't sure if I loved it or if I hated it, but I mean, it was different, and obviously different's bad, right? And Hoover Street continued to veer off course. It was slow, it had piano, it wasn't the blistering punk I had expected. Honestly, it was barely even ska. This was not at all what I had signed up for. On that first listen, there were more tracks I hated than I could tolerate, and even fewer I actually liked. I was absolutely distraught. Rancid were half the reason I was even going to Warped Tour. We were all talking about the album, and the sentiments were all pretty much the same. A track here and there people liked. Then another one of our friends showed up who was just gushing about the album. He made me wonder if I was the problem. If my expectations for Let's Go 2.0 were the only reason I didn't like it. Going into the album with no expectations kind of helped it grow on me over the years, and eventually it's become my favorite Rancid album.
Who let die? That dreams come true. And who let die? I ended up with you.
Looking back now, it feels more like Rancid's London Calling. They took a gamble and started to explore some of their other influences. There's such a rich depth of sound on this album, and the reggae influences from those Jamaican sessions really shine through. I'm glad I gave this album another shot and was able to fall in love with it. What's an album that you absolutely hated at first because it was different than what you expected, but then you came to love it?